Every single review just gives you a bunch of different features and you are still absolutely confused which is the best choice for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you just the very specific features that you actually need to pay attention to understand which is the best choice for you based on your specific case. And on top of that, I have some discounts and crazy bonuses if you use my affiliate links, so check out all of the links in the description. I have created custom GPTs for different softwares, and instead of just getting information from the web that most of the time is absolutely incorrect, it's trained on specific knowledge. The GPT is going to ask you some questions and it actually gives you multiple answers to choose from, making it super easy. And with these, actually, you're going to get even better understanding what specific software you need, because you wouldn't even think about these different things. And once you answer all of these different questions, it's going to give you the best software for your specific needs and maybe even some alternatives.
For AI clipping quality, Vizard receives a 9.2 out of 10. It can find a large number of useful highlights from interviews, podcasts, and talking head videos. Its active speaker detection is reliable and helps keep the correct person framed in vertical clips. The selected moments usually make sense without requiring extensive correction. It is not quite as strong as Opus Clip at pure moment discovery, but it is highly consistent and works very well for professional content.
By the way, I put together my different AI systems. If you want to get them, check link in description.
For video and output quality, I gave Vizard a 9.2 out of 10. Automatic captions are accurate, and the platform can add AI emojis and B-roll to make clips more engaging. High-resolution exports are available for professional use. The output also adapts cleanly across different social platforms. The visual style is polished without being overly complicated, giving teams a reliable starting point that can still be adjusted to match their brand.
By the way, I have created a document of 50 best growth hacks used by the biggest marketers out there. Check the link below.
For ease of use and speed, Vizard scores a 9.5 out of 10. A single upload can produce a large batch of clips with very little setup. Reviewing the clips inside the browser is fast, so users can move through the results without a complicated editing process. This is especially useful for teams handling frequent podcasts, webinars, or interviews. The software keeps a high-volume production workflow organized while remaining approachable for non-editors. For editing and customization, Vizard receives a 9.2 out of 10. It includes a complete browser editor, reusable templates, branding tools, and text-based editing. This allows users to correct clips by working with a transcript instead of navigating a complex timeline. The controls are strong enough for most social media teams. Vizard gives non-editors meaningful control without turning the workflow into the kind of technical editing project that slows production down. For automation and workflow, I gave Vizard a 9.3 out of 10. It supports direct social scheduling, shared workspaces, and team collaboration. The platform also works well for recurring production, where new long-form videos are repurposed every week. This makes it more than a one-time clipping tool. Agencies and content teams can review, edit, and prepare multiple channels from the same browser-based workspace. For pricing and value, Vizard scores an 8.7 out of 10. There is a useful free plan for testing the workflow before committing. Paid plans unlock professional exports and the features needed for regular production. The value is strong for teams that use its collaboration and editing tools. However, long podcasts can consume processing credits quickly, so high-volume users should calculate how many source hours they expect to upload each month. Overall, Vizard is best for teams, agencies, and creators producing a high volume of talking head clips. Its browser-based workflow makes collaboration and review particularly convenient. It combines strong AI clipping with enough editing control to fix results quickly. If several people need to work on the same content, or if you regularly repurpose interviews and podcasts, Vizard is one of the strongest and most practical options. For AI clipping quality, Quso.ai scores a 9 out of 10. Its IntelliClips system identifies promising moments and gives each result a virality score. Those scores make it faster to decide which clips deserve your attention, although you should still judge the content yourself. The software performs well across podcasts, interviews, tutorials, and other formats. It can also handle screen recordings effectively, which gives it more flexibility than tools focused only on visible talking heads. For video and output quality, I gave Quso.ai a 9 out of 10. It automatically reframes the subject for vertical video and produces accurate captions. Multiple aspect ratios are available, so the same content can be adapted for different social platforms. The results are consistently clean and ready to publish. It may not offer the most dramatic caption effects in the market, but the overall quality is professional and reliable across a wide range of content. For ease of use and speed, Quso.ai receives a 9.2 out of 10. One upload can produce multiple clips, with captions generated inside the same workflow. Once a clip is ready, it can be scheduled without leaving the platform. This unified dashboard removes several repetitive steps. It is especially useful for creators who want to move quickly from a long-form recording to a complete queue of short-form posts. For editing and customization, Qso.ai scores a 9 out of 10. The platform includes an advanced desktop editor along with brand kit and caption controls. It is easy to resize clips for different platforms and correct any section the AI selected poorly. This creates a good balance between automation and control. It is powerful enough for professional use, while remaining much easier than a traditional editor for someone who mainly wants to repurpose content. For automation and workflow, I gave Quso.ai a 9.8 out of 10. It can publish directly to 6 platforms and includes built-in social scheduling. You also get analytics for understanding how the content performs after it goes live. This creates a complete workflow from clip generation to distribution and measurement. Very few tools combine all of these stages as effectively, making automation one of Quso.ai's biggest strengths. For pricing and value, Quso.ai earns a 9.2 out of 10. Its paid plans are competitive, and they include unlimited 1080p clip exports. Because the platform combines clipping, editing, scheduling, and analytics, it can replace several separate subscriptions. This makes the value stronger than the price alone suggests. It is particularly attractive for creators and small teams that want one central system rather than a collection of disconnected tools. Overall, Quso.ai is best for all-in-one content repurposing. It is designed for people who want clipping, editing, scheduling, publishing, and analytics in the same platform. That makes it a strong choice for repeatable, multi-platform workflows and regular content calendars. If your biggest priority is reducing the number of tools involved in your process, Qso.ai is one of the most complete options in this comparison. For AI clipping quality, Submagic earns a 9.5 out of 10. Its Magic Clips feature finds strong, self-contained moments from podcasts, interviews, and other long videos. It normally generates a useful range of candidates while preserving enough context for each clip to make sense independently. The opening moments are also strong enough to hold attention. Opus Clip has a slight edge in pure discovery, but Submagic is extremely close and adds much more during the finishing stage. For video and output quality, I gave Submagic a 9.8 out of 10, the highest score in this category. Its caption styles are among the best available, and the platform can automatically add B-roll, media inserts, zooms, and sound effects. These enhancements make the result feel fully edited rather than simply extracted from a longer recording. In many cases, the clip can move from AI generation to publishing with only small manual corrections. For ease of use and speed, Submagic receives a 9.4 out of 10. You can upload a file or paste a video link, then generate more than 15 clip options quickly. One-click magic tools handle many of the repetitive enhancements. Even though the editor includes advanced controls, the normal workflow remains beginner-friendly. The biggest time saving comes from how little finishing work is needed after a good clip has been selected. For editing and customization, Submagic earns a 9.8 out of 10. It combines deep transcript editing with precise timeline control. Users can customize captions, B-roll, branding, sound effects, and other visual elements without leaving the platform. The controls are powerful enough for professional creators, but presented in a way that beginners can still understand. This balance between automation and detailed correction is one of the main reasons Submagic ranks first overall. For automation and workflow, I gave Submagic a 9.2 out of 10. Users can save templates and presets, publish to major social platforms, and connect the software through APIs or integrations. These features support consistent production across a growing content operation. Automation allowances vary depending on the plan, so users should check what is included before subscribing. The workflow is strong, although a few distribution-first platforms offer deeper scheduling and cross-posting systems. For pricing and value, Submagic scores an 8.8 out of 10. It offers excellent value when professional editing features would otherwise require significant manual work or several separate tools. The captions, B-roll effects, and finishing controls justify a higher price for serious creators. However, Magic clips can cost extra, and the overall subscription is more expensive than Klap. You are paying for the most complete finished video package rather than the cheapest clip volume. Overall, Submagic is our best overall AI clipping software. It does more than identify a useful section from a long recording. It combines strong clipping with category-leading captions, automatic B-roll, sound effects, branding, and detailed editing controls. The final videos look more complete than the results from most competitors. If you want the strongest all-round package and are willing to pay more for polished output, Submagic is the recommendation I would choose. For AI clipping quality, Klap receives a 9.3 out of 10. It is very good at finding moments with a strong opening hook and enough context to work as independent short-form videos. The software also ranks clips by viral potential, making a large batch easier to review. It performs especially well on podcasts, interviews, and other speech-led content. The results are close to the category leaders while being available at a much lower price. For video and output quality, I gave Klap a 9.4 out of 10. Automatic reframing keeps speakers in view, while animated captions and speaker tracking create a polished vertical format. Multilingual dubbing is also included, which expands the potential audience for each source video. Most clips require very little correction before they can be published. The final output feels premium, even though Klap is positioned as the budget and value winner in this comparison. For ease of use and speed, Klap earns a 9.6 out of 10. The workflow is extremely simple and requires very little configuration. You upload the long video, allow the AI to create clips, and then review the individual results. Its clip-based allowance is also easier to understand than complicated systems based on processing minutes or separate AI credits. This makes the platform approachable for beginners and efficient for high-volume creators. For editing and customization, I gave Klap a 9.2 out of 10. It includes transcript-based editing, caption and layout controls, branding, and format adjustments. These tools give creators enough control to correct the AI and keep a consistent channel style. The editor feels professional without becoming difficult to learn. Submagic offers deeper finishing features, particularly around B-roll and visual enhancements, but Klap covers nearly everything most creators need. For automation and workflow, Klap scores a 9.3 out of 10. It is designed for producing a large number of clips and supports unlimited social accounts. Analytics and API access are available for creators and teams that want to scale the process. The workflow is strong enough for regular multi-channel production rather than occasional one-off projects. It does not lead every automation category, but it provides an impressive set of growth features for the price. For pricing and value, Klap earns a perfect 10 out of 10. The entry plan costs around $14 per month when billed annually and includes 100 clips every month. That allowance is simple, generous, and easy to compare with your actual publishing needs. Very few competitors combine this much clip volume with high-quality detection, reframing, captions, editing, and dubbing. Klap offers the best overall value of every tool included in this comparison. Overall, Klap is our best budget and value option. It gives creators premium quality clipping and polished output without the premium price charged by some market leaders. The 100 clip monthly allowance is generous enough for consistent publishing across several platforms. Submagic remains the stronger overall recommendation because of its advanced finishing tools, but Klap is the best alternative for anyone who wants excellent results while keeping monthly costs low. For AI clipping quality, Ssemble earns an 8.9 out of 10. It can identify several short-form moments and automatically add opening hooks. The software performs particularly well with podcasts, interviews, and other speech-led videos. Its selections are strong enough for regular social production, although the very best specialist tools are slightly better at understanding complex context. For the price, Semble's moment detection is surprisingly capable and competitive. For video and output quality, I gave Ssemble a 9.1 out of 10. It combines automatic captions with B-roll, sound effects, transitions, and face tracking. These elements help turn a basic talking head segment into a polished vertical video. The system keeps the speaker visible and adds enough visual movement to hold attention. The result is much more complete than the plain captioned clips normally expected from a low-cost clipping platform. For ease of use and speed, Ssemble receives a 9.3 out of 10. Users can upload a file or paste a URL, then generate several clips automatically. The workflow is simple, and the per-video credit system is relatively easy to understand. This makes it approachable for creators who do not want to manage complicated minute calculations. The software moves quickly from source content to usable clips, while still offering strong finishing features. For editing and customization, I gave Ssemble a 9.1 out of 10. You can customize caption styles, B-roll, effects, and layouts, then refine individual clips manually. These controls provide an excellent level of finishing power for the price. The editor is flexible enough to correct AI results without becoming overwhelming. Creators can maintain a consistent visual style while still benefiting from the speed of automatic clipping and enhancement. For automation and workflow, Ssemble scores a 9.6 out of 10. It supports direct social scheduling, API access, and MCP-based automation. That means users can create and post content within one connected workflow. These are unusually advanced features for a budget-focused platform. Ssemble can serve individual creators through its normal dashboard while also supporting teams that want to connect clipping with a larger automated content process. For pricing and value, Ssemble receives a 9.8 out of 10. Plans start at around $7.50 per month when billed annually. The per video credit model is affordable, including for people working with longer recordings. Considering that the platform includes clipping, captions, B-roll, effects, scheduling, and API support, it offers one of the strongest value packages available. Only Klap scores slightly higher in our final value comparison. Overall, Ssemble is best for budget-conscious creators who still want a complete automated workflow. It offers low-cost clipping, polished output, scheduling, and API support in the same platform. This makes it one of the strongest, inexpensive alternatives to the biggest names. If you want more than a basic clip generator but do not want to pay premium prices, Ssemble deserves serious consideration.
By the way, I have also made an ultimate video comparing all of the different softwares, so go check that out, link in description. And don't forget, I have special discounts and crazy bonuses if you use my affiliate link. So if you enjoyed this, check out all of those links.